My ball game at 6 apiece. Interception. James Yap quickly to Roger Yap and Peter Jun Simon for 2.
Turnovers. BMEG is a team that can feast on that because they have quick guards, and that's the first point of turnover for BMEG Derby 8.
Here's Hatfield. Play broken up by James Yap. There's Meyerhofer tapping that ball away.
We always talk about what BMEG has done offensively in this win streak, but what they have done is they have been aggressive defensively and of course right there off the board. Last play nakita natin yung defense ng BMEG Derby 8 being able to catch up miski na beat na sila on the drive.
Shot clock winding down para sa Ginebra. 7 seconds to shoot. Elterbrand posting up Simon. They'll call a loose ball foul here. It's against John Dan Salvador.
That's a good call. John Dan Salvador actually pushing Billy Mamaril to clear space.
Our officiating crew tonight, Ronald Ibay, Jimmy Mariano, and Nestor Zambrano is our crew chief. 8.5 remaining in the opening quarter. Ginebra down by 2. Here's Mamaril. He'll go inside. Drop pass, Rudy Hatfield.
That time around, BMEG Derby 8 unable to help the helper. One guy helping, that was Rico Meyerhofer. That left Rudy Hatfield open.
So we're tied at 8 all, and here's James Yap falling away. Meyerhofer again, but Hatfield clears the rebound. Ito na si Miller. Miller was looking at Hatfield, and he loses the ball.
Willie Miller jumping up and hoping that the Rudy Hatfield would be open, but Rudy never was really looking at the basketball, just trying to fill the lane.
Here's Roger Yap. And Salvador loses that ball to Willie Miller. Hatfield. Mamaril. Outside Hatfield. Nothing happening on this offensive set. Hatfield fires. It obviously was not the best option for Ginebra in that play.
Wasn't very pretty on that offensive set. None of the guards actually touched it. The bigs trying to create, but we know the strength, like we said from the get-go. The strength is let the small men create.
Here's Simon. Basket is good. May kasama pang foul from Willie Miller.
Peter Jun Simon, he was the super sub 2 years ago, struggled last year. Really, people were asking, would he ever get that lift again, that ability to score? But he has answered it with a resounding yes. I remember, Nico, last year when George Gallant was actually the assistant coach of BMEG Derby 8, one of the things that he told me, ito daw si Peter Jun Simon, he really likes the game of Peter Jun Simon, and obviously, he is giving him the confidence right now, and sinusuklian ito ni Peter Jun Simon.
Here's Miller with a nice fake, pulling up. That's good. You know, going back to Peter Jun Simon, when you have a semi-depleted team, pag kulang ka sa materialis, kulang ka sa tao, it's a perfect opportunity for guys like Peter Jun Simon to show that, you know, he can play just as well as James Yap.
And he can play 40 minutes. A guy that's usually used to playing a little bit under 30, he's a sub, but right there he called for traveling.
And quickly complaining to referee Jimmy Mariano. Let's see what happens.
He did travel. That's
parami yan.
1.5 and another one.
Lamang pa rin ang BMEG Derby 8, 11-10. As we near the halfway mark of the opening quarter, they go inside Hatfield. And Hatfield with almost a lucky shot. And here comes Simon on a 2-on-2 break. Simon, James, yep, all the way! The layup is a very fundamental shot. It is the simplest shot in the book. But James Yap, as you look at this, almost a lucky shot by Hatfield. And then the Llamados go running down court. And James Yap makes the layup just as pretty as the Mona Lisa. It's a gift. It's really a gift. But he misses the bonus free throw. Of course, for you, I mean, a layup is as hard as a half-court shot when you were playing.
Well, I'm trying to make it hard.
Yun, pinapaganda mo.
Lagyan ko ng degree of difficulty. Ginagamit ko ang board.
Bola na ko ni Roger Yap. 3-point lead para sa BMEC Derby Ace. Meyerhofer gets Mamarin. Meyerhofer. Nice pass. But Salvador bothered by Hatfield. Here comes Tubit. Tubit started the game with 6 straight points. He fires a tough shot.
Not really a good shot there by Ronald Tubit. Didn't have the numbers. Same here with Peter Jun-Simon, but the difference is Peter Jun-Simon made his, and right now, Barangay Ginebra is forced to call a timeout.
In this up and down game, expected to be dominated by guards, BMEC Derby Ace starting off with a 5-point lead, 15-10. Back after these. Alam mo, masaya tayo pag nakakita tayo ng mga bumabalik, no, ng mga PBA icons. Of course, Mr. Excitement, Bong Alvarez, kasama kanyang napakagandang may bahay. At katabi naman ng napakamagiting na si Willie Marcial.
Alamat.
Ang alamat.
But I actually saw Bong Alvarez, nagkaroon sila ng small game sa Dallas right before the Pacquiao fight. Nandun sila Manny Victorino. They had a little game for the Filipinos that were there. At marami rin nanood nung ginawa nilang game doon.
In the meantime, there was a drive by Willie Wilson who just checked into this ball game. And Mark Pingris also part of this game. Ay, alam ko, halos, hindi, lahat. Alalahatin ko na, lahat ng BMEC fans are so happy to see Mark Pingris back. He is, without a shadow of a doubt, the heart and soul of the BMEC defense.
But he's that one guy that you can say, maybe Rico Meyerhofer slowly fitting that mold, but the one guy that can work and play defense from the point guard all the way to the center.
So, ang dalawang free throw ni Willie Wilson. Let's go to Magu Marshall.
You know, speaking of Mark Pingris, he admits to us after playing only 8 minutes in their last game, he was a little too excited last time out. Nanggigigil nga daw siya. He realized, though, that he needs to get proper timing down with the team, get in the flow of the new system, and just basically run with everybody again. Dahil nung nag-rehab siya sa States, puro one-on-one lang daw ang drills nila. Hopefully daw, sakto na raw yung timing niya pagdating ng playoffs. Miko?
Talaga one-on-one. Sila lang ni Kirby natin. Pero ano nga, no? Sabi nga sa akin ni Magu, nung nasa US si Kirby at si Mark, they would always watch the BMEC games through live streaming. Kaya hindi naman sila huli sa balita. Pero siyempre, iba, yung naglalaro ka at nanonood lang at ang depensa ng Ginebra sa ngayon, parang pinapanood. Itong si Peter Jun-Simon has just been sensational.
And right now, Kirby Raimundo, if he's watching this game, enjoying every minute of this first quarter as his team continues to run Barangay Ginebra to the ground, especially through this guy, Peter Jun-Simon. Ano mas maiksi lang yung pangalan ni Peter Jun-Simon eh? Pwede ba Jun na lang?
Right now, Mark Agiwa also entering the ball game here in the first quarter. Happy with nowhere to go. Another Ginebra turnover. Here comes Roger Yap. Roger Yap steps on the break. James Yap slices through.
Miko, you said another Ginebra turnover. Actually, when you look at the turnovers, they have the same number of turnovers. Difference is, BMEC, every time there's a turnover by Barangay Ginebra, they have run and took advantage of the situation.
Here's Willie Miller for three. Yes, sir!
Ginebra needed that. They needed a big shot. Willie Miller coming up with that three-point shot. You know that Barangay Ginebra is a team that is going to take advantage of that three-point shot.
Why do I get this feeling, Jason, that the big guys tonight will be very quiet as James Yap misses?
Sabi ko, malalaki yung mga yan. Maraming screen ang ibibigay.
Mark Agiwa with a pull-up. And you notice the names I've been mentioning tonight. Simon, James Yap, Mark Kagiwa, Willie Miller, Ronald Tubit, the guards. It's a guard show in tonight's game. Back inside the Big Dome, a big-time crowd for Big-Time Sunday. And if you're a big-time NBA fan, you want to watch over 400 games with no local commercial interruptions and availability in standard and high-definition formats. It's time to redefine the way you watch the NBA with NBA Premium TV. Contact your local store or direct to home service provider and subscribe now.
And speaking of big time na big time ngayon dahil birthday ni
ni Miss Farah Patino. Ayan, boss natin.
And the big man himself,
Oh,
the biggest man in sports broadcasting.
sino yun?
Ikaw, Nico Halili.
Salamat
Birthday boy.
Salamat
Birthday
pala
boy.
lahat ng mga bumati sa Facebook, sa Twitter. Sabi ko nga in lieu of greetings, cash is appreciated.
And we would expect something like that from you.
Alam mo, ano nga mura lang pala magpa-party sa Facebook. Libre. All your friends are there. Lahat ng mga PBA fans natin nandun. No? Nakita naman pa blowout ko. BMX versus Ginebra.
Ayos.
Araneta.
Ipok, back mo na lang naman.
Alam mo naman tayo eh. Galante tayo. Mark Kagiwa makes the first free throw as we see the first appearance of Romel Adugul, who once upon a time also comprised Ginebra's Big Four nung araw. Meng, Adugul, Helterbrand, Kagiwa. And they were winning championships in the mid-2000s.
And it's safe to say na hindi ganyan yung buhok dati ni Mark Kagiwa. Nung panahon na yun. Iba pa yung look niya. But big run right now by Barangay Ginebra. After that timeout, they made a couple of changes. Now they're back in the ball game. And that's what you will see in this game. Because there's a lot of good players on both benches that pag nagkaroon ng palitan, the other team has that opportunity to have a big run.
Ball is with Willie Miller. Double team. Here's Meng. Mr. Machete in the house. And hounded quickly by Pingris. And Pingris disagrees with the call. Pero agad-agad na inawat ni Jonas Villanueva. Already the third in Pingris.
But I heard that he's on a minutes count. And that would make it easier for Coach George Gallant to put him on that minutes count that they're talking about. I remember a couple of months ago, they didn't expect Mark Pingris to come back so soon.
Ang unang prognosis dyan was sometime middle of January, December at the earliest. Pero here he is in late November trying to help Pingris continue its unexpected performance dito sa Philippine Cup. Under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Double team on James Yap. Here's Pingris. Pingris to the 15-foot line outside Villanueva. Jonas Villanueva misses. With his shot clock winding down. Ginebra down by 1. And no surprises, Jason. It's been an up-and-down game. Just non-stop running on both ends as Eric Meng scores inside.
So this is probably that one guy that has the ability to score from that big man position. The one guy that actually has the moves. Remember, he's a one-time MVP, and he can really create something for his team at the post.
Peter Jun Simon already in double figures. Tubit watching him closely. James Yap misses. Adugul could not save the basketball for BMX Dirty Ace. Here's our Explode energy drink Animal sa Lakas play of the opening quarter featuring Peter Jun Simon, who really is having an explosive period, already in double figures for the Llamados. And back to live action with 1 minute and 5 to go in the opening quarter. Meng against Adugul. A block by Adugul. Take that, says the general. And here's Roger Yap. Roger Yap dancing on the floor with a spin and the basket.
So what do you like about this BMX team when they run that break is, or at least after every miss, they try to push the ball. Just try to put